time for another episode of Your Questions Answered, where Ken will post on our Facebook fan page that we are taping videos, and if you have any questions, you can ask us, okay? So here we go. The first one is by Lauren. She says, any plans to have Spanish phrases or stamps or any other languages for that matter? Lauren, actually we are working on a Spanish set. It's probably going to be released in the next 3 months, so stay tuned for that. Okay, I can't say anymore. Susan's asking, she's new to stamping, and some types of embossing ink seem to be more juicy than others. I can't seem to get a good image, ink smears. I like to use, when I'm embossing, I like to always make sure that I'm just using a regular clear embossing ink. So I'm not sure the one I use at home is just an embossing ink. And literally it seems to work the best for me, and I always make sure that after I stamp it, I put that embossing powder on instantly. I don't wait 10 seconds. I mean, I literally have it right there and I go whoosh. I don't emboss very often, but when I do, I always make sure that it's right there ready to go, because I've found that it's stickier. The faster you do it, it'll stick to that embossing powder the best. So try that, that might help you out. Susan wants to know, how about a fruit or veggie stamp set? Could call it Good For You. That's very cute, Susan. I like that idea. Thank you. I will add that to our list. Robin says, looking for more word phrases to go to the inside of cards. Most of our stamp sets do have phrases that go on the inside of the cards. I always do ... and then I add another line, and that's usually what I consider to go inside of the cards. So always look for that. Whenever you see the ... on one of my stamp sets, that means there's an inside to that card on that stamp set. So always look for that, okay, because that's kind of a hint. Some people don't think that I meant for it to be on the inside of the card, but a lot of times I do, so check for that, okay? Barbara wants to know, got any plans for a cooking baking stamp set? Actually, I do. One is in the works. Like I said, it usually takes 3 to 4 months for a stamp set to make it from here to computer to everything else. So yeah, it usually takes about 3 to 4 months from start to finish. So, but stay tuned. Let's see. Michelle wants to know, my doggy Cookie passed away 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm gonna cry. That's sad. Would love it if you made a stamp set that honored pets that had passed on. Thank you. Oh, that's a lovely idea, Michelle. And I'm so sorry about your Cookie, because you know I have a special Cookie too. And our puppies are very close to our hearts, aren't they? So I'm very sorry to hear that. Carolyn wants to know, who was the singer on your Christmas message? Carolyn, you know what? Ken does all of our videos, my husband, and he actually went and looked it up because we have a video program that we're allowed to use certain songs that are we buy the copyrights, or I don't know. He gave me a whole long explanation, but I was kind of listening. But he went to look it up and he couldn't find it. So he's going to continue to look, but for some reason he couldn't find that one song. Usually he knows right away who did the song, but he was still looking on that one. So we'll let you know. And then I was told there was more up here. So Tammy wants to know, when will the re-inkers be available? We have them. They're on our website. Make sure you check out our on the website. They're on the side over here on your left side, my left side too. There's a spot that says, I think it's called Inks, or maybe it says Ink Pads, but click on that and then it'll take you to the ink pads, and then down below are the re-inkers, because there are 12. I only have 6 here, but there are 12 and they are all available on the website. And club members get a club price. Yay! Desiree wants to know when I will have clear blocks for sale on my page. On my website. Right now we don't have blocks on our website, and usually what we do, we take them to our consumer shows when we go to the Scrapbook Expos and the Creating Keepsakes shows. But shipping is so expensive, and so we always tell people, just go to your local craft store and use a coupon. However, we've gotten so many requests for clear blocks that we are going to start looking into having them on our website. Shipping's going to be kind of, not a lot, but shipping is going to cost, because, and you know me, I hate to pay for shipping. That's why shipping is only $1 per stamp set on our website. But there are a lot of people that don't live near a craft store that really need ink, need acrylic blocks. So we are working on that. You should see them within the next 30 days on our website. I'm hoping I'm timing that right. But we do want to offer them like in collections, like 3 different collections of different sizes, just so you do have the opportunity, if you really need them, that you can order them on the website. Okay? Let's see. Tammy, and then Tammy answered it. She said, Desiree, she doesn't want to sell them because they're too costly to mail. That's absolutely true. You're right, Tammy. But like I said, we've gotten so many requests. I guess a lot of people don't live near. I mean, I have craft stores on not every corner. I have one over there and I have one over there. So I have two. So I could easily go and get them. But I guess a lot of people don't. And I have said in the past, we'll never sell blocks. We'll never sell blocks. Well, never say never, right? I guess I'm contradicting myself. So eventually we are going to sell the blocks, but we do have to charge for shipping. That's the bad part. Blech. Who likes to pay for shipping? But you do what you can, right? Okay. Let's see. Ginger says, I love your stamps. Well, Ginger, I love you. Thank you so much. That's sweet. And Desiree said thank you to Tammy. Let's see. Christy wants to know, when am I planning to come to Brisbane, Australia? I was just there in May, last May, so like 9 months ago, 10 months ago. I don't know if I'm going back this year. I haven't gotten my schedule from Sizzix yet. Well, that's not true. I did get 2 things from Sizzix. I'm going to Minnesota for a class at a store in January, and then in February I'm going to the United Kingdom because I'm going to be on QVC for Sizzix. Isn't that exciting? I've done QVC in the United States many times, but I have not done it in the UK, and I've never been to the UK, so I'm very excited about that. I have not heard about Brisbane yet, Australia. Oh, I love Australia. Love Australia. I took my 18-year-old daughter with me for her birthday, and we went for a week, and we had a glorious time. To this day, though, we still try to, when we're walking down the street and people come towards us, in America, you go to the right. You know, everybody goes to the right and you pass each other when you're walking down the street. But in Australia, you go to the left. And so it took us, this is so funny, it took us about 5 days to get used to going to the left. So you do a lot of walking when you're in Australia, because we were in the downtown area. And so we finally could remember to tell each other, left, go to the left. Whenever somebody comes, go to the left. And so we finally learned, and now even, it was so funny, just 2 days ago, 8 months after we left Australia, my daughter and I were walking up and down the stairs, like we're going to pass each other on our stairs at our house. And she's like, where am I? She goes, okay, go to the right, go to the right. Because we were so conscious about going to the left in Australia that now we have to reteach ourselves to go to the right. And it sounds so ridiculous, doesn't it? It sounds so ridiculous, but it's true. And then when I went to South Africa, so I went to Australia in May, and then I went to South Africa by myself in September. They go to the left too. So I had to keep reminding myself, go to the left, go to the left, go to the right. It's like I have to think of where I am, and then I have to like tell myself, and seriously, this little brain cannot handle it. It is so much fun. It's so funny to think left, right, left, right. I cracked myself up, sorry. Okay, so thank you so much. I don't know when I'm going back to Brisbane, but I hope I will announce it as soon as I know. So thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Your Questions Answered on Facebook, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.